RRD 2009 Test and Inspection, T&I. Path to Success. Riyadh Refinery Department safely and successfully completed a 39-day major test and inspection, T&I, from February 16th to March 29th, 2009. This success is a result of the diligent and dedicated effort of the refinery team. But how was that success achieved? The path to success. The story starts 2 years back. The team started by clearly defining a set of objectives to be achieved from this T&I. The objectives were to perform test and inspection for all due equipment as per the Equipment Inspection Sheet, EIS, and streamline the EIS to be 5 years and avoid the yearly shutdowns for test and inspection. Execute all safety and profit improvement projects and capitals tie-ins that require shutdown. Implement all shutdown-related preventive maintenance. Close all safety, environment, and insurance compliance items that require shutdown. In order to achieve those objectives, the team had to overcome numerous challenges. The first one is the huge scope of work, which covered 800 equipments compared to only 500 in the 2003 Mega T&I. All equipment that required a total shutdown in 2007, 2008, and 2010 were evaluated for deferral and advancement, and all were added to 2009 equipment list. Availability of qualified contractors is another challenge, which required extensive effort to ensure only qualified contractors are awarded. The third challenge is the rising cost of materials and labor. Another challenge was doing the initial T&I for 170 new equipment in the new DHT plant for the first time, which presented a new challenge. These challenges require an overall side of focus to ensure the shutdown is done safely, on time, with cost-effective approach, while maintaining the highest quality. To ensure the T&I is managed well, the refinery started the planning for T&I 2 years ahead of shutdown by assigning a dedicated multidiscipline team to facilitate the scope development and the planning and preparation activities. The scope of work was challenged and optimized in 2 workshops internally and externally, where experts met together and reviewed the scope with the participation of 10 Saudi Aramco departments. Also, the organization chart was developed early, which helped the team to prepare themselves and be ready before the T&I. Furthermore, the refinery developed a contracting strategy that considered many factors such as the refinery configuration, units criticality, and equipment type. Then utilized a stringent pre-qualification evaluation process to ensure that only qualified and experienced contractors are invited to bid. Similarly, early procurement of materials, starting 2 years in advance, helped to get all materials on time despite the long lead time and busy manufacturing schedules during the last 2 years. The last enabling factor in the early preparation for the T&I is partnership with Saudi Aramco support organizations, whose support will have a great impact on the T&I planning and execution. This partnership helped to have shared goals and ensure that the refinery receive adequate support in a timely manner. Safety was the main focus during the preparation of T&I. Riyadh Refinery set high safety standards, in line with the President and CEO's theme that schedules are important but not as important as safety. Prior to T&I, RRD manager re-communicated the key safety responsibilities of all personnel in his letter, in which he wrote, "We are about to start a major turnaround and inspection at our facility with the participation of 5,000 contractor employees. As RRD employees, we must not only make sure that the contractors fulfill their responsibilities, but also set an example in fulfilling ours." In concluding his letter, he stated, "During this long shutdown, I expect all management team members to conduct their observation tours more than once a day, stop unsafe acts immediately, and document their findings on the observation checklists for further processing." To elevate safety awareness for contractors, RRD conducted safety orientation sessions for 4,000 contractors prior to the shutdown. For some contractors, RRD conducted the sessions at remote locations, such as Jubail. 2 sessions were conducted for safe crane operation for 50 employees from maintenance and operation. This T&I was utilized as an opportunity to review and update all 36 startup and shutdown procedures, reviewed hydro test procedures, and provided training on pressure testing. Proactively and safely disposed of 24,000 gallons of spent caustic material via ISO containers supplied by a Saudi Aramco approved contractor in order for them to be sent to the USA for final disposal. In terms of field preparation, a new security gate was established for contractors to prevent delays in reporting to worksite. 3 prefabrication shops were organized for piping replacement work. An on-site medical clinic was established to provide timely health care for Saudi Aramco employees and contractors. In addition, 17 portable offices were set up at different locations to serve all working staff. Another best practice was renovating the old control room building to be used as T&I center with complete offices, computers, and communication equipment to improve the quality of work and provide central support and planning help. A central tool room was established to support craftsmen's requirements. To serve on-duty personnel, a temporary cafeteria was established to cater for lunch and dinner meals. Another new practice was organizing the material yard for storing incoming material and equipment and then distributing them to designated contractor yards. To ensure proper blinding, 5,800 blinds were manufactured complying with the Saudi Aramco standards and were made ready and available for blinding. Further, 20 air water distribution manifolds for flushing of equipment were fabricated in-house, and an additional 20 pressure testing manifolds were manufactured and color-coded based on pressure rating to ensure maximum safety of personnel during hydro tests. The total refinery shutdown involved approximately 6,000 personnel, Saudi Aramco organizations, and contractor employees working around the clock to test and inspect 800 equipments. RRD utilized the T&I opportunity to clear 72 inspection worksheets, IWS, 16 HAZOP recommendations, 28 engineering design changes, EDCs, 2,358 maintenance work orders, 469 electrical and instrument-related jobs. All required shutdown-dependent tie-ins and activities for 3 major BIs, including new DMEX refrigeration system, upgrade substations Phase 1, and replace a platformer heater were completed. 4 BI-19 projects were totally completed, and 5 projects which required process shutdowns were partially completed. RRD rendered all equipment hydrocarbons-free by using the process pressure sewer effectively before opening up equipment. RR safely handled 200 drums of iron sulfide in wetted and sealed drums then transferred to reclamation area in coordination with Material Department for safe disposal. RR Manager led daily progress meetings, always starting with a safety roundup before technical issues or the SD progress. Core management team toured the facility several times a day. Management team members and RRD employees participated in contractors' safety meetings. Individual behavior observation tours were conducted. Unsafe acts were stopped. Safe acts were recognized on spot. Tracked unsafe acts and conditions, and captured photos to use them as training tools. All blinds were tagged and established blind boards. Provided no entry signs on open vessels. Provided oily sewer covers to avoid HC vapor release when hot work was ongoing. Grasped the T&I opportunity to assist operation personnel to complete JTS, which can only be achieved when units are shut down. Organized different tours for RR apprentices to expose them to T&I activities. Integrity of crude stabilization hot oil heater 100H1 has been restored by repairing the complete structure except the tubes and the structural beams. Crude unit HGO stripper and was replaced successfully, overcoming the disconnection difficulties from the upper two vertical vessels on top of it. Complete replacement for the flare line was carried out to restore the integrity of the line that had suffered from severe thinning corrosion. Another safety project was the installation of 14 new smart EIVs and depressurizing valves, and integrating their ESD DCS configuration and shutdown logic into the existing plant-wide control system. The tie-ins for a new trim cooler was completed on the CSF debutanizer overhead in order to improve cooling and increase LPG recovery by 300 barrels per day. New pumps were installed for asphalt oxidizer during T&I to replace the old double-screw pumps with better and more reliable 3-screw design pumps. Critical removal of the vertical platformer combined feed effluent exchangers 301 E1 was safely and successfully completed. New twisted tube bundles were installed for crude top pump around, which will enhance the heat recovery and diesel recovery. API inspectors have recognized RR safety and inspection practices, as well as the friendly and conscious attitude for the refinery people.
The thing that sticks out in most all of our minds, everybody's talked about it, is the friendliness of the people here. They really take you in. It's easy to work with the people here, and we're brought in like a team.
My viewpoint, when I came to this refinery, the quality of the plant, you know, the insulation, the paint, everything shows me that you have pride and ownership of your facility.
T&I was completed ahead of schedule by 2 days with 0 lost time injuries. This crucial milestone was achieved through close vigilance and supervision at all levels of management, completely restoring plant integrity and ensuring safe plant operation for the coming 5 years. Another achievement was the accelerated development of young engineers, operators, and technicians who were assigned crucial tasks with proper supervision to develop their skills and leadership traits. Riyadh Refinery takes the opportunity to acknowledge all those involved in this T&I, including most administrative areas, refining departments, project management team, support organizations and contractors who largely contributed in making this T&I a major success. Finally, this success would not have been achieved without the complete dedication and team spirit of the Riyadh Refinery team.